Namaskar my dear friends. Let us see session 3 of microcontroller introduction circuit. So what we'll do is in this session, in the process of system design with microcontroller, this is the complete blocks that we will be designing at last. However, in this session we will try to understand how we can interface our LEDs, like let us say different LEDs will be there, whether it is green, blue or red, or many user LEDs we will try to attach, okay, for different indication purposes. Okay, so how to connect LEDs to microcontroller GPIOs, that we'll try to see. So basically we'll try to design three kinds of setup. Okay, one will be going microcontroller as a sink. Okay, so microcontroller pin will be acting as sink. One will be microcontroller will be acting as a driver to the LEDs, and one more will be microcontroller pin will be acting as a enabler or like disabler of the LEDs. Okay, so these are the three steps that we'll try to like connect to our LEDs. Okay, so any of the GPIOs can be utilized for this particular purpose. So what we'll basically try to understand is how to drive LEDs, okay, for using different methods by our microcontroller. Okay, so first let us start with the circuit that we had started. So hope you guys are ready with this particular circuit that was there in our last session. Okay, so in this particular microcontroller circuit that we have seen here, okay, we have lot of pins. Okay, and one more thing that we could have done last time is we have actually forgotten to put V core. Okay, so V core requires one capacitor which will be needed. So this capacitor will be, let us say I'll just put 2.2 microfarad. So I'll just put capacitor, and then in capacitor I am just going to put 0603 package capacitor V core. Okay, 2.2 microfarad, and connect it to ground. So this is my core supply voltage, and it must not be loaded. So it will be actually giving you a core voltage output of I think 1.8 volt. However, it must not be loaded for outside like driving. Okay, and if you want you can give a voltage supply, I mean this V reference supply as well. So at that place also we'll put one capacitor of, let us say, 0.1 microfarad, 0.1 microfarad. If we are not running out of pin, then we can do these things. Okay, so this way our design will be sturdy. Okay, done. Now let us start with our LED connections. So what we'll do is we'll use this place to make our LED connections so that it will become easier. Okay, make it little bit left side. Okay, so this is how we have made it place here. Now what is our first aim? Our aim is to connect LEDs. So let us say we are going to have net name here. Okay, so net name, let me say just put press N and press user LED 0. So I have user LED 0 here. Then let's say user LED, it will come 1. Then we'll say user LED 2, user LED 3. Okay, so 4 LEDs are there. 2 more LEDs we will put. So let us say 2 more LEDs we will just try to utilize this side. So we have total 6 LEDs that we will be using. Okay, done. Now our first aim is user LED 0 and 1 will be driven by what? We have seen that microcontroller pin will be acting as a sink. So basically the power supply will be driving the LEDs, and whenever my microcontroller pin goes low, then it will start working, and whenever it goes high, then it will stop working. Okay, so this will be the nice circuit that will be making. Okay, so let us try to do that. So what we'll do is we'll put LEDs. So just I'm going to select LEDs. Yes, so we have LED. Now I am going to act this, let us say I am going to like reverse it. So it will be like this. So we have my LED here. Now what do we need? We need to connect it to LED 0. So for that I can press W and take a wire and then press net name as user LED 0. So this is done. Now how to drive this? This is going to get connected to my microcontroller IO. Before that I need to power this up and I need to give a limiting resistor also, so that the current should not be higher than the capacity of my microcontroller as well as the driving capacity of this particular LED. So let us say we will limit the current less than 5 milliampere, because this particular microcontroller is I think having like 7 milliampere or 10 milliamperes of current rating. Okay. So that is the thing we have to make sure. So what is the IO capability? That is the first thing we have to make sure, and whether it is possible to drive this particular LED with that or not. Okay. So let us say this is the green LED we'll just try to use, and we'll try to use one resistor. Okay, so I'll just take that one as a resistor and let me just put 470 ohm. Okay, and what is the power supply that is available with us? So we'll keep it 3.3 volt. So done, our circuit is ready. Now you can see we have this particular LED D1 which is going to get connected, and this particular voltage will supply, and this is the microcontroller which will be acting as a sink. So PA18 port A of pin number 18 is going to act as a sink pin for this particular LED. Let me give you the part number for this LED. So let us say we are going to use green LED and we are going to use a part number something like this. So what we can do is we can double click this and we can write down the manufacturer part number as this, and manufacturer is actually Worth Electronics. I will write it down so that I don't have to again and again write it. So this is how you can make your like bill of material proper. So this is the thing that we will make. Description I am going to fill. I am going to fill manufacturer. I am going to fill manufacturer part number, and this value I will just put it as green. Okay, so that our everything is done. This is my green LED with all those parameters. Okay, let us connect one more LED. Let's say like a red LED will connect. So I'll just take the same circuit as it is, nothing to change, and this net name will be connected to my LED 1. So LED 0 and LED 1 will be connected very nicely, and I'll just make this as red LED and change the part number to red LED. Okay, so red LED part number I am just going to give you. So what we have to do is we have to click it and we have to change the part number to red LED. Okay, done. So these two connectors are done, these two LEDs are done. Now these two LEDs, LED 2 and LED 3, I am going to make them work as a driver. Okay, so for that they will be supplying the voltage, and the other way the LEDs will be actually working as a like getting driven by the microcontroller. So for that what I will do is I will just click my LED and put it here. So two LEDs I will put. Then I need resistance value for that. So take these two resistors, and then what I need is I need to connect them to ground. Okay, so I can connect them to ground like this. If you want, you can connect them separately or you can connect them together as well, no problem. And they will be getting driven by my LED 2. So user LED 2 will be there. So net name user LED 2. Okay, and then we are going to have user LED 3. So alright, these two LEDs like pin number PA16 and PA11 is going to drive my these two LEDs as a source. Okay, so this microcontroller pin, when it goes high they will start glowing, and then when it goes low they will stop glowing. Okay. Alright, so these two we have made. Now we'll make another circuit which we had seen. Sometimes what happens is the current requirement for this LED is going to be, let us say 20 milliamps, or let's say like 10 milliamps or something, and microcontroller has no capability of either sinking the current or sourcing that much current. So we'll try to use a MOSFET for doing that job, and we'll just put a switching on MOSFET, like a microcontroller. So my microcontroller GPIO will make sure that it goes high to switch this on, and this is how my LED will start glowing. Okay, so for provision I will suggest you to keep two resistors, so one of them can be varied the value so that the LED like a strength can be increased or decreased. Okay, or LED's intensity can be reduced or increased. So for that, what do we need? We need one MOSFET. So for that, what we'll do is, let us first put LEDs. So I will need one LED for one LEDs and two LEDs. Okay, then we need one MOSFET for this purpose. So what I'll do is, I'll go to part and then MOSFET. So I'm going to put a MOSFET. Okay, so very simple MOSFET I'll just put. So one MOSFET I'll put it here, another MOSFET I'll put it here. Now you can see that we have to drive this particular LEDs using this MOSFET. So for that I need resistor as well. So I'm going to use one resistor here, one more resistor here, and these two resistors only I'll just press it like this, so that I can have a provision of changing the resistance values. Okay, and what else I need? I need to I need to power this up. So we have the power supply. Let us say we want to drive it through VCC or 5 volt. Okay, so I am going to put it 5 volt. Okay, so this is my VCC. If you want, you can drive it by 3.3 as well, there is no problem. Okay, but since we want to avoid the microcontroller like a pin, so we are driving it, and this particular LEDs, let's say, need a 3.2 volt voltage drop itself, so 3.3 may not be able to sufficient, so we are driving it by 5 volt. Okay, just make sure that we write it 5 volt so that you do not get confused. Otherwise VCC, if you are supplying an input voltage more than 5 volt, it may be not a good idea. Okay, so I'll just write it here 5 volt, and I'll write it here 5 volt. Good. Now we need two grounds, so one ground I'll put it here, another ground I'll put it here, and let's connect the wires. So I'm going to press W to connect them. So your job would be to make this particular circuit, to understand a complete understanding of how to make this circuit. Okay, so this is the complete LED connection that is there with us now. So after connecting this, you can see, and you can try by yourself as well, like pause the video and you can try by yourself so that you can have a complete understanding. So let us say that we are going to write it what we had here is, we had user LED 5. Okay, so I'll put it as, or let me just check the IOs that we had assigned. So we have user LED 4 and user LED 5. Okay, so one of them can be driven by user LED 4, LED 4 and user LED 5. Okay, so done. So this is how our complete LED circuit is ready. So two LEDs are acting as a like a microcontroller is acting as sink. For these two LEDs, microcontroller is acting as source, and for these two LEDs, microcontroller is acting as like a driver kind of thing, or enable. So enable these LEDs, so whenever it goes high, this is enabled. So alright guys, this is the complete circuit for this particular session. If you want, what you can do is, you can save this particular circuit, and let us say I am going to print this as well, so that you can have a proper view like how does it look like. So microcontroller circuit, I'll just put it LEDs. Okay, so if you open this circuit, you will see, that it looks like this. Okay, so see how nicely it has come. My user LED 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all these LEDs are available here with us. Okay, so alright, good. We'll see next thing in our next session. Thank you.